Being an entrepreneur is really special in our culture and in our society. And Tim's entrepreneurial spirit, in fact, Tim and Carol's entrepreneurial spirit is just phenomenal. They know the risk of being in business, and they know how difficult it is to get a business started. And they know how much work is involved in it because they've done all of that. And they started a business from nothing and have created a business which is extraordinarily successful today.
I don't know anybody who doesn't like Tim. I don't know anybody who doesn't respect him. And you know what he's done with this company, he'll give the credit to everybody who works here, which is duly noted and right. But it's been his leadership, his example, that has really, taken this company to what it is. He's a great mentor to people. I looked up charisma. It's a personal magic of leadership arousing special popular loyalty. That's perfect for Tim. I mean, he does it effortlessly, probably unconsciously. I mean, they ought to have his picture next to that word.
He has this spirit about him that always makes him upbeat, it always makes him enthusiastic, it always makes him optimistic. And he is perhaps one of those few people that you'll meet that I've never seen down. I've never seen him have any hesitation in what he believes and what he thinks and what he does.
He gives the people that work here a chance to succeed. He doesn't micromanage.
He's really, truly a genuine human being. What you see is what you get. And kind-hearted, will give you the shirt off his back. But there's no hidden motive, no ulterior motive with Tim. He's about as honest a human being, as honest and decent a human being as you could ever find.
We have an excellent reputation in the industry. We're not the biggest boys on the block, but I think we are probably the most respected boys on the block. And it all starts at the top, it really does.
I find that his customer service is superior, particularly to those that operate in that same field. I think that his business starts with the focus on the customer and making sure the customer is always satisfied. There's a hobby that he used to have that just fascinated me. When he had a home in Colorado, he had model trains, and it was the most amazing collection of model trains I've ever seen in my life.
Train collector, gun collector, collects cars, beautiful cars. He's a collector. That's what we accuse him all the time. He never throws anything away.
But I know that one of his hobbies is his community. He's told me that. And he really enjoys, not just from the standpoint of civic duty, but just in terms of personal reward, to do good things for his community. And that, I think, is probably one of the biggest hobbies that I'm aware of, is what he does for the people in Topeka.
He has been involved in fundraising for many, many different organizations, including Washburn University, but also including the Topeka Civic Theater. And sometimes that goes unnoticed because of the business that he's in, and because much of his business is not just necessarily here in Topeka. He is a major regional business person.
Tim's also a huge supporter of K-State and K-State athletics and the educational programs at K-State, where he didn't even attend K-State.
He will volunteer for just about anything that comes along. I've never asked him for either a civic responsibility I thought he should assume, or for university responsibility that he wasn't willing to do it. He is willing to give his time and give it generously.
I don't know how he does it all with the outside interests he has, the boards he's on, the support he does otherwise, and different committees he's on, and work. But he has, really 3 terrific kids. He's got 2 daughters and a son, and the son is in the company, Noel.
He and Tim have had a great relationship as father and son, and it is not easy for a father and son to be in the same business with one another. There has to be some understanding, and they seem to have worked that out exceptionally well. Tim and Carol are a team. Tim and Carol are inseparable. I never think of one without thinking of the other. I know that they counsel one another. I know that Tim seeks out advice from Carol, and she is very insightful about what she shares with him.
I've noticed too that over the years, Tim has really mellowed. It used to be, to get him to take any time off, he might take 20 minutes, and that was a vacation for Tim. Now he doesn't mind going to Palm Springs for a few weeks, and he still stays in touch, certainly, but it's good to see that he trusts his people enough that he can get away and have some quality time with Carol. And of course, the family comes out there with some frequency. And so I see Tim really living life to the fullest through his family and certainly through his business.